What's going on,
Right.
everyone? Craven. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We gladly appreciate it. Here on the channel of Riding Mike Craven. You saw at the beginning there was a bicycle rider, more likely tourist or sightseeing person. We have a lot of those individuals on the trails, especially public trails in major cities. They're always sightseeing. They're always all over the trail. So if you're going to ride the trail, you definitely need to be paying attention to these types of individuals. You also need to pay attention to those who ride the city bikes
Pay
and these
attention.
types. Those types and the ones who ride the lift bikes, like these individuals, those you have to look out for all the time. The ones who are constantly walking at crosswalks or whatever, and even some of them end up on the bicycle path. Like this path I'm on right here is for the bicyclists. The one to my right is for those who walk. Of course, you can see who I just passed. Those are rascals who are actually walking on the bicycle section, as opposed to being to my right on that path where you see people walking. That's where the ones who are supposed to be walking should be. But it's notorious like that in Chicago, and you have them 3-4 abreast taking up the whole trail when they should be on the walking section. Then they're the ones who get an attitude about you being on the bike section. Oh man, the mess is hilarious. Most of the time in my mind I'm saying, doofus, what are you doing? What are you doing? But you know, that's human beings for you. They don't pay attention. They don't listen. They do what they want to do, and they get an attitude if you tell them the correct way to do it. So, yeah, you definitely have to be paying attention to those individuals and the lift people, because the lift, three across, walking on the bicycle section, and the walking section is on the other side. And I've seen individuals get smacked because they end up going over to go around them, and then here it is, more individuals on the opposite side. So that happens way too often. But yeah, those on those lift bikes, and you automatically need to know that if they're riding a city bike, they're sightseeing. And if they're sightseeing, that means they're going to pull out their camera phone to take pictures, to take video while they're riding. Never paying attention. They're never paying attention. They almost hit other individuals when they're on the trail riding. It's extremely hazardous. And if you're watching this video, do that, shame on you. You're putting others at risk of being injured, and you can be severely injured, especially if you don't have a helmet on. I had a buddy who just so happened to not go far from his house, riding around, didn't have a helmet on, had an accident, and he ended up missing work for almost a whole year because that fall going at 5, 7, 8 miles an hour hit his head, hit the pavement, and it caused his body and brain to trigger seizures. So he started having seizures. They were happening unexpectedly, and doctor really clinged for a while until they got it under control, which caused him to miss a whole year worth of work. So yeah, it's not working. It really isn't. Please be safe out here and keep others in mind. Don't just be walking any kind of way because, I just want to do whatever it is I want to do. No, your actions create a reaction, and those reactions to your actions can be fatal or harmful to someone else or even yourself. So please do us all a favor and pay attention. We gladly appreciate it. Now, the last part of this video, the reason why I wanted to do commentary was because people have seen videos that I've done, and they be like, I don't know if I can do that. That was kind of sketchy. But first of all, we end up getting in front of getting close to this bus, going past the bus, and then there's going to be a car on my right, a white car on my left. I've been driving for years. I still drive. Even though I ride to work, I still drive. I still own a car. And I know there are things about driving that I know with my eyes closed. I know spaces. I know what can fit through a space. I've been doing this enough to know what kind of space I can fit this space here, I know I can fit through it. House is that big, so therefore I know I can fit through it. I know that individual is not going to come out on that white car, therefore I already knew that I can actually pass through there. So me passing through there was, yeah, that was a cinch. I knew I could actually pass through there. From that point on, it was pretty much just turn in, get to this destination, pass all these cars. I felt like hashing it out. So it was kind of funny that a few individuals, I looked at their face, they were in amaze of me passing these cars like these ones right up here past this light. We were all looking. But with that being said, hit that like, share, subscribe button. Glad I appreciate it. So.